Okay, guys, we're gonna breathe in and breathe out. Today, we are on Stanley Parable 2. We are working towards the final ending.
This
But I
is
have a lot of work to do that. There's only 2 collectibles I haven't found. Although I think I know where they're at by this point. And after that, it's just trying to see what the game is actually getting towards. So, I don't know what to say, man. Let's get moving. First thing we're gonna need to do,
what could it mean?
is
Stanley
go
decided
straight
to go
for
to
the
meeting
buckets.
room. The confusion and the chaos all seemed to melt away as Stanley embraced the bucket.
Bro, isn't this the best bucket in the world, bro? Of course,
Stanley
everything
clutched
melts
the bucket
away.
tightly
All
to
my
his chest
problems melt
and
away.
entered
I
the
melt
door on his
away.
left.
Oh, I actually don't know which way to go right now. I'm curious to go
This
right.
was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
It always
him
calls
that the
me.
employee
It
lounge
speaks to
was
me.
simply the place to be.
It tells me
And here
about
it
all my
was. Had the
problems and
bucket
how it's
turned out to
actually
be
gonna
correct?
fix
Well,
those
no,
problems.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong.
And then
Stanley took the door on his left. To
I
go
just
back
keep
to the
going?
meeting room.
Yes, sir.
No.
I just keep
Said the
going.
bucket.
I hate when he
Don't go
does
to the
that.
meeting
No,
room.
that
Go
voice is
somewhere
so
else.
dirty.
The cargo lift.
No.
Yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
No, what? No.
Good.
Said the bucket.
Can you
Now
stop
ride the
talking
lift
for the
all the way
bucket,
to
bro?
top.
The bucket
There's something
doesn't
up there
speak
I
like
need
that.
you to do.
Stanley did not question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have
Bro,
alarmed him, of course, because
it's
buckets
not
are
talking to
cool.
me
But Stanley chose
in the
not to think
conventional
about
way. It
this
talks to me
obvious
through my
fact.
heart, bro.
He
It
was
talks to me
firmly
through my
convinced that the bucket
feelings,
had spoken
through
to him,
what
and he
matters, through what
unthinkingly
actually
did whatever
matters
the
to me.
bucket asked.
Yo, bro, stop projecting yourself onto my bucket.
In
The
here.
bucket.
Said the bucket.
Go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
I obeyed my heart, bro. Stop your yaps, bro. Trying to project yourself onto the bucket, bro. Bro's
Now
trying
pick
to
up
put
the
all his
phone.
narratives on the bucket, bro.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Why did you unplug
yeah, you
the
didn't see
phone?
that one coming, huh?
Were you
Dirty?
trying to resist the bucket's orders? Stanley,
I'm
I
not
was
resisting.
joking. Obviously, the bucket isn't talking to you and telling you to do things. Buckets
What do you
can't
mean?
talk.
No,
it was a
it-
joke. Don't you get the joke? It's funny, Stanley.
it was a
talking
joke.
Bucket. Can't you see?
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
You must have
I
really
didn't know it
bungled up
was
the
a
delivery if
joke.
you
Why didn't
actually
I
took me
see that
seriously. Where did I
before,
mess
bro?
up the joke?
I'm so
Should I have
sorry. I
paused
shouldn't
for
have
longer or
unplugged
spoken
the
quicker?
freaking plug if it was just a
Comedic
joke.
timing is so difficult. I wish I knew
Yeah, I
better.
know.
But there
Jokes.
not exactly an instructional video
Me and
on
you both,
comedy
buddy.
that one can
Me and
watch
you
to
both.
fully-
I gotta
Oh,
charge
wait,
my
yes,
controller.
there is. It's sitting right here. Let's take a look.
What? Wait, what's going on?
What
you
is
want me to-
comedic timing?
All
What
right.
is
We're about to
comedic
learn jokes, bro.
timing? How
Yes,
does it
sir.
work?
This is about
How long
bless
should
my
it last?
YouTube journey, bro.
How can it be used to effectively silence your political enemies? And more importantly, can it be taught in its entirety within 90 seconds?
Wait, hold
Thankfully,
on.
the answer to all of these questions is yes.
Wait, I
Let's
don't.
dive deeper.
Were they yes or no
If you
questions?
ever told a joke or
Weren't the
made
questions
someone
how?
laugh, in all likelihood, you did it while standing 50 to 80 centimeters from them in a room of no more than 76 degrees Fahrenheit, with one of your arms raised straight upward at a 15-degree angle from your body. These are
Okay.
the optimal conditions for good
Yes.
comedic timing.
This is
To
my
begin the
whole
joke, start
YouTube
by
journey.
stating
Just
and
me
spelling your
making
name.
jokes.
Next,
At
provide a brief
55 degrees
synopsis of the
angles.
joke, including the specific times at which the recipient of the joke will laugh, and
Okay,
then
just a
spell out
sec.
your name a second time.
You.
With
Oh
these
wait, it
steps
was.
complete, it's time to begin the
SACK,
humor.
and then
Speak the
you will
entire
laugh.
joke in no more
You
than
will ha-
18
you
seconds,
will laugh.
and no
Just-
less than
you just
13 and
will.
a half,
SACK.
pausing only for bathroom breaks when necessary. When the joke has concluded, it is customary to inform your listener that the joke is over by declaring in your loudest possible voice, "I'm Dunny with the funny." Let's practice screaming, "I'm Dunny with the funny."
Wait,
now.
are you sure? Okay. I'm Dunny with the funny.
Good. This saying is a perfect example of expectations management, which is the cornerstone of good comedy. Finally,
Well,
it's time
I'm
to
blessed.
hand out surveys. Collecting hard data from your audience on how rapt they were throughout the joke is the only way to grow or learn as a comedian.
Who
An
wants to
effective
do a
survey should be no
survey?
less than 10 pages long and should include the same question reprinted several times. Just
wants
to
to do a
ensure
survey
the
with
survey
many
taker is actually paying
questions?
attention and not simply filling in answers at random. And that's all there is. With these
Who wants to
strategies
do
at
an
your
SAT
disposal,
structured
you'll
survey?
have audiences doubled over in laughter and even tripled over in laughter in no time at all. Just remember to let them stop laughing at some point, you gut-busting little scamp. After all, we're each of us needed on the front lines of the war to fight the 12-legged invader who threaten our very existence, and who very likely die in a hailstorm of bullets and mandibles. All of us must be prepared to give our lives to this noble cause, just as our children must do after us, and their children after them. Godspeed, and may Earth reign supreme.
How many legs was that?
Hey, goodness, this video
Earth?
is a little outdated, isn't it?
Reign
no matter.
supreme? What are
I
we
think
talking
the
about?
fundamentals of proper comedic timing are still as relevant today as they were back then. So with that in mind, I believe the only way forward is for us to return to the two doors and walk through all of this again, so I can try telling my story with more appropriate comedic delivery. Come along, let's head back.
Wait, what? How do you even tell jokes, bro? You're so dirty. You're so dirty in your dirty little jokes, bro. They stink. Please don't make me go through this again. I don't want to see his dirty little jokes.
I can feel
Alright,
it.
Guys,
This
we're
time,
gonna be dunny
I'm
with
really
the funny,
going to
bro.
nail the delivery. You'll be in stitches. A talking bucket, you'll say? How ridiculous. How absurd. What a hilarious concept. The king
I
of
love the
comedy.
idea.
That's what
Yes.
you'll call me. Thank goodness we had the
A
instructional
talking
video.
bucket? I would
Otherwise,
love
who
to see
knows
that,
where
bro.
we'd be right
Again,
now.
yeah, the first time
Well, I
it
wouldn't be the
wasn't.
king of
It
comedy,
was
that's
just
for
not
sure.
clear timing. That's
The
what it
bucket
was. That's
spoke
what it
to Stanley.
was.
The bucket spoke.
That's
The
hilarious.
bucket spoke. Oh, I'll figure it out on
spoke.
the fly. No need to
The
overthink
bucket spoke
things.
to Stanley. I can't wait for that joke. That's so good. Of course, I'm so glad you're making me go through this just to see how much your joke is gonna land. Please. That's why I play this game, for the narrator's genius jokes, bro. 10 out of 10 jokes, bro. Please, doors don't open and lead to an alternate path where I don't actually have to hear his jokes,
Here we
because
go.
then I won't
You
hear
ready?
his jokes. That's
When
crazy.
Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two open doors, they entered the door on the left.
All right, and so I go on the
No,
left,
no,
and
no,
you're
no,
gonna
no.
tell your
You were
joke,
supposed
bro.
to go through the door on the right, leading back to the phone. Did you
Oh.
not even look at the instructional video? I think this is all covered very clearly. There's no way I can make the comedic timing work now. It's done. The joke is
Wait,
completely
really?
down
I'm
and
sorry.
over. It's
I didn't know.
all
No one
your
told me.
fault, Stanley. I'm going to be ridiculed in the
Don't
community
yell
of other
at
joke writers.
me.
I'm going to be shamed at every one of our meetings from now on. All because you couldn't watch a simple video and take a hint. Are you proud of yourself for bringing me down, Stanley? Are you proud?
No.
Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of
just
two
happened?
open doors, they entered the
Oh
door.
my
on the
gosh,
left.
this guy is such a brat,
no,
bro.
no, no, no. You were supposed to go through the door.
You're
on
gonna
the
make me
right,
do it
leading
again?
back- Here we go. You ready? When Stanley and the bucket came to a set of two
No,
open doors,
I go through
they
the
entered
door
the
that
door on
I
the left.
asked for. Yes, I'm
No, no,
listening
no,
to
no,
you.
no.
What's
You were
so
supposed to go
bad?
through the door on the
Let
right,
me have
leading
some
back-
free will, man. Why are you always trying
Here
to
we
force
go.
yourself
You
on
ready?
me?
When Stanley
Oh
and the
my
bucket
gosh,
came
this
to a
guy
set
is
of
such
two
a
open
wedgie
doors,
warrior.
they entered the door on the left.
Oh my gosh, let me hear this brilliant joke about your freaking talking bucket, bro. Oh my gosh, this joke is gonna hit.
We're back at the phone already. No, no, no. What's going on? There was supposed
Oh
to be
no,
several
you didn't
rooms
get your
leading up
time
to
to
this.
make
There
your
was supposed to be a
joke. There's
build-up
no
to this point.
timing
A dramatic
to it.
display of
Oh
remarkable
no, I'm
comedic
so
wit
sad.
which culminates in this scene with the phone.
Yeah,
Now
and
the
it's gonna be
timing's completely
so
off.
funny when the
Joke
bucket
will
just
never land.
talks.
Well, not the way it was meant to. And it's all my fault. I must have forgotten that the phone room comes immediately after the two doors.
Yeah, I
What
thought
an
that was
egregious
obvious.
mistake. I've made a
I
fool
thought
of
that was
myself.
so
I don't deserve the title of King
obvious.
of Comedy. I'm nothing. I'm not even the lowliest joke-telling whelp. I think...
No, no, of course you
I
are.
think I need to go back and rewatch that instructional video again.
Oh, yeah, that's
Surely
what we're
that
missing.
will help me improve my...
Shit.
Stanley, you love the bucket so much it's like you... it's as though all of your other most prized possessions pale in comparison. Yes.
So...
Let me try that again, Stanley.
No, 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 please stop.
I heard that you are
Please.
pale
No,
in
get
shade,
me
but
out of
how
here,
unromantically
man.
in love with a
What
bucket
the
you are.
hell?
No? Still not...
Are we really gonna make me listen to him? I'm just helpless here while he's telling his stinky jokes, bro.
Pale...
First of all, your arm
Well,
isn't at a 50-degree angle,
Stanley,
whatever
if I
angle it was
said
supposed to be.
mental, I
The
wish I
temperature in
saw it
this
playing
room,
guitar.
I don't know, it's
No,
giving 70
Getting away
degrees.
from making fun of
And
Stanley's obsession with the bucket, which was the
when are you
whole
done
point
with the...
of it.
Where's my PowerPoint telling me exactly when I'm going to laugh? I don't even know.
Instructional videos. That's exactly what it
Oh
is.
my gosh,
That's
he's
what
still
will make me the
yapping.
king of comedy again. More instructional videos.
Oh no, not more instructional videos, please. Let me out of here, man. Oh. Thank you. That's all I was asking for. Alright, I'm gonna go right back to the phone. And I guess this time I had to pick it up because no, the bucket told me to do it. Alrighty, here we go.
Now pick up
We're
the
gonna
phone,
pick up
said the bucket. Pick up the phone, and it will
Okay,
take us
bucket.
back home, where we can go
The
about
bucket.
life together.
Okay, the bucket, okay. Just let me pick it up. We're going home. We're going home. We're gonna be
This
happy.
is the sad story of a man named Stanley and his bucket. Once
Sad?
upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend.
Well,
And then, very
who needs-
distressingly, he began
there's
to believe
nothing
the bucket
lonely
could
about
speak to
being
him.
with this beautiful bucket. Look at him. Oh, the bucket, you're so beautiful. I love you so much. Hello, Stanley. It's me, your bucket. Press up to take me to work with you. Yes, bucket. I love you so much. Thank you for telling me. Look how nice this home is. First, before we, I don't want anything to teleport away from me. Yeah, look at this beautiful home. With the big widescreen TV, the comfortable couch. No, actually, this is a really nice setup. I actually really like this setup. The room is one of these two, three. Okay. Well, we don't need a bedroom. We have a coffee. We have fridge. This is pretty chill. Nice big window. Pictures. We got good pictures. The beige pages. I'm a traveler. Look at this, Mr. Worldwide. Okay, I'm just gonna press up.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to
Oh,
provide the comforting
no.
glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Oh, whatever happened to the bucket talking was a joke, you jerk. Whatever, man. Give me my bucket, bro. My bucket. Press X to take me back home with you. Okay, my bucket. Please, let's go home. I don't want to
Lately,
be here
I've
in
been
this stinky
concerned about
place.
him. Wouldn't you be
Oh,
concerned
yes,
as
home,
well?
sweet home
To see him
again.
delusional like this,
Is this new?
obsessing over an inanimate metal
I love
object?
my new
I want to
bucket, my
say
new
something to him,
home.
but I don't know
It's
how
so
I can convince him.
beautiful.
I don't
I
know
love you,
if he'll
bucket.
listen to me.
I don't need to listen to you, you rat. It's not about you. It's always you're always trying to make it about you. It's me. Press X to go back to work. Yes, my little bucket. Yes, of course.
Well,
No,
try
I don't want to be
Stanley,
here. Let me out.
Can you hear me? Listen to me.
No,
it's just
I want to
a
go
bucket.
home.
It can't
Who farted?
think. It can't talk.
No,
All it will ever truly do for you is
This is so
effectively
sad.
transfer a
I don't wanna
liquid from
be
one
here.
location to a different location. That's it. It
no,
doesn't
the bucket
do
is way
anything
more
else.
than just true liquid. What about all my happiness and tears? That's the liquids you're not talking about. Don't listen to the loud man. Press down for us to go back home. Yes, my bucket, my precious bucket. He's so loud and
You see,
noisy.
He's not listening. He's
Are
still
this just
taking orders
bucket
from
pictures?
The bucket. You know, once upon a time,
Well, this
it was
one
me
is.
he took orders from.
I don't know what
Me
that
he
is.
trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his
Oh
awful
my gosh,
bucket.
please let
This
me
stupid
out of
hunk
here.
metal.
Let me out. This sick man is trying to take him away from me. Take you away from me, Bakita. Bakita. Bakita, don't leave my side. Press up to ignore anyone in your life except for me. Exactly. Bakita understands me.
It's sad. I suppose he doesn't need me
Bakita,
anymore.
where are you?
From now
I don't
on,
want
he's
to be
just
here
going to cling to
anymore.
this bucket, this cold, empty bucket. This
farted?
sort of
Bakita.
shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
Yeah, Bakita is beautiful, aren't you, my little Bakita? You believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Of course, Bakita. How could you not be real? Otherwise, my sadness would be more real, and my emptiness would be more real. And then I'd have nothing, Bakita. Nothing. Not even you. Not even you. Please, Bakita, don't leave my side. We're
Yes, I
back
suppose
home.
on
Yes.
closer inspection that it doesn't quite look
Ah,
like your
Bakita, I
average
love you so
hardware store
much.
bucket. It's just a little more,
You're so
trying to
sweet,
say,
my little Bakita.
sturdier,
Don't
more
worry, he's
capable
not
of
gonna take you
transporting
away
liquid.
from me.
Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
You are beautiful, my Bakita. You're more than just a little transfer water procedure. You transfer my emotions. My emotions are water, are your water. Press triangle to relive this day, the same day with me over and over. Of course, Bakita. What more could we ask for? Every day the same. Just me and my Bakita. No more pain, no more anguish, just no more confusion and risk and chaos. Just me and Bakita forever and ever.
Oh my God,
No!
I was saying,
Bakita,
better at carrying
don't make me
water
go
from
through
room
this.
to room. It's a bucket.
No,
it's
Bakita.
literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to
Bakita,
point out the
listen,
ways
the
in which
a loud man is still
it's so
making
much
noise.
more than just a regular bucket?
But it's my bucket. It's my bucket, narrated Papa. It's my bucket, and you're trying to take that away from me. Don't you understand? Don't you understand that once you do this, if you get your way, if you make this just a normal bucket, not property of Stanley, not bucket image on a bucket, then what do I have left? But
Oh, no.
I was trying to open the door.
I'm having
No!
feelings for the bucket. No. What's going on? Why do I want to be with the bucket? Hear
Because the
what
bucket is
has to
beautiful.
say. Do
Bakita
anything
is
it
beautiful.
asks. What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less
Can
confusing.
you feel
Yes.
the
The
love
bucket could tell me
tonight?
what
Yes,
to do in this
Bakita.
troublesome situation.
Look, let me fill you with my cup. Let me fill you with my water, Bakita. It's me and you. It's me and you and not that stinky old guy who keeps yelling.
Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me.
What?
Give me
No.
the bucket, Stanley.
My
I need
bucket.
it. Give it to
My
me now.
bucket.
Give it, or I'll.
No! Bakita, where are you? Don't leave me. Go back to work, Stanley? Why, Bakita? Don't make this... No. Bakita. Bakita, why would he do that to me?
No,
But I can't have
said the
Bakita.
bucket.
don't go
No
to the
one's
meeting
gonna have
room. Go
Bakita.
somewhere else.
No
car-
one's gonna
But
have...
Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
I feel better now. Okay, so... I guess we
All of his
have
co-workers were
the
gone.
other
What did
paths
it mean? Stanley
left to
decided
us,
go
so
the
we're
meeting
gonna
room.
grab
The good old
Bakita.
bucket. Just Stanley and the bucket, off on another thrilling adventure together.
Yes, my beautiful
Stanley
Bakita.
clutched the bucket tightly to his chest
And-
entered the door.
oh, we're gonna
This was
take
not
the
correct
alternative
way to the
path.
meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
Ah,
And
the
here it
place to
was.
be,
Had the
according to
bucket turned out to
Bakita.
be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes,
It's the
Stanley
only
thought to
place we
himself.
need to
Yes,
be,
perhaps
right,
it truly
Bakita?
was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
Yes, Bakita, you're so beautiful and smart. So, Bakita, you told me to
Truly,
come
being
here.
here with the bucket was a great
Yeah.
adventure. Stanley
Ah, it's
reflected on
beautiful.
all they'd been
There's
through together. First,
the same
walking
stuff
through
I've
the door
been
on the right,
seeing.
then walking to the lounge, then arriving at the lounge. What a thrilling journey the bucket had inspired.
Yes, because that's my Bakita. They're so smart. My Bakita.
Perhaps this was
Number
where
one
the bucket
dad.
felt most truly
Hey,
at
who
home.
farted?
Here in the employee lounge. Perhaps it's the only place a bucket can even feel at home.
It's the only place a bucket should feel at home. What more do you need? F-U-E-L.
Stanley decided
fuel.
to just give the bucket absolutely as much time as it needed to be in the lounge. Clearly,
Is
the
what I'm
bucket and
saying.
the employee lounge shared a special connection.
Yes, the beautiful connection between bucket and pal and lounge. It's a three-way relationship, Papa. Don't forget about me too. It's 3 ways. Me, Bakita, and the lounge. And we're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a good time, good time, good time. Good time with me and Bakita. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Papa? Alright, whatever.
But
Let's just keep
finally,
moving.
the bucket was done being in the lounge, and they took the first open door on their left to get back. And so the two of them
Yes,
detoured through the
and we
maintenance
go
section
to the
and walked
first
straight ahead
door
to the
on our
opposite
left.
door.
Beautiful. Me and Bakita, we're going somewhere nice.
Oh, good
Me and
Stanley, I'm glad
Bakita,
you
we're
found your
gonna
way here. I
save
knew you'd find this place
the
eventually.
day together.
You see, your friends and I are
What's this?
concerned for you, Stanley. We've come together here because we care
Oh,
about
yes.
you very much. It's this bucket you're carrying around everywhere. The bucket isn't even from the original Stanley
Excuse
parable.
me.
It's just sequel
What are you
content.
getting at?
We're the ones that matter, Stanley.
Who's
Classic
we?
characters from the first game, like the Adventure Line and the Broom Closet. Because that's what fans
The
want from
Adventure
a
Line?
sequel. They want more of their favorite jokes, not this bucket that they've never seen before. Yes, I know I'm
What
the
are you
one who
trying to
gave
get
you
at?
the bucket, but you're spending too much
Papa,
time
I
with
feel
it.
like you're making this
Don't
about
you
you
want
again.
another story involving the Adventure Line?
Who cares
We could
about
make
the Adventure Line?
go
I don't
somewhere
remember
new.
it.
Yes, yes, that's what the fans want.
Bro,
Let's
none
do
of
it.
these are not my friends. You're all sickos. You try to take Bakita away from me in the first place. You're the reason why I have to have these stickers to make it clear whose bucket this is. You're a fake wife. You tried to have this fake life with me. You spoke to me for like 2 seconds and then disappeared on me. You're a sicko. Bakita at least made a point to stay there with me through the whole journey. Huh? Sicko, what do you gotta say about that? And you, baby, I burned you down for the life of me, bro. I had a good time burning you. I enjoyed burning you. You're so loud and obnoxious. Unlike me. And you... I just work on you. You just enslave me. You make me feel like nothing. You're the reason why I feel helpless till my whole life. You're the reason why I listen to Papa ever. My gosh, if it wasn't for him, at least I'd just be sitting here typing. Oh my gosh, yeah, that'd make me feel better. Why are you here? And then there's this Adventure Line, bro. What is this business with the Adventure Line? I don't even remember it.
Look at that wacky line. Who knows where it'll go off to next? Oh, and it played some silly music as well.
Oh, we're gonna play it. Okay, the silly music is okay. I
Now,
see your
this
point.
is what the Stanley
The silly
parable is
music
all about.
helps.
Don't you remember all those great jokes from the original dialogue?
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Whoa,
It's as classic
That-
now as it was back then. Let's do it for the fans.
It's crazy.
Stanley.
What the
Let's
hell
get them
is
more
that?
Content exactly like this. But
okay.
if we
I
want to
guess
do
we're
that,
reliving
you're going to have to give
memories
something up.
again. What does that mean? What does that mean, Papa? I'm not giving nothing up. You are gonna give something up.
Don't you get it, Stanley? We need to
I'm
get
gonna
rid
give
of
you
the
up.
bucket.
Can I give up, Papa?
That's why I'm very proud to introduce a brand new character. This is the Bucket Destroyer.
No, absolutely not.
I
We're
think
denied.
it'll make a wonderful new addition to the rich lore
Denied.
of the Stanley Parable. True,
Denied.
it also was not in the original game, but it's such a well-fleshed-out character with so
Denied.
much personality that to me it already feels as though it's been
What
part
is
of
this?
the cast
No.
all along. Don't you agree?
No, you sicko! Insert bucket to
Can you guess what the
destroy.
Bucket Destroyer does? Surely you don't need me to spell it
No,
out for
get
you.
me out of here. Please,
Go ahead
no,
now,
someone
Stanley.
get me out.
Say goodbye to the bucket. And
No,
then pop
please.
it into the machine when you're ready.
Okay, that's option number 1.
Now listen to me. It's crucial that you give it the bucket. I don't know what the bucket destroyer will do if it can't destroy your bucket. Destroying
Well, I
buckets
don't care
is all
what it needs
knows.
to do. It
That
throws
is
something
its
else at
singular
it, bro.
Personality trait.
Turn it off.
Sure,
How
I
about
can hear
that?
you saying, how does a character with only one personality trait deserve to join the pantheon of beloved Stanley parable
It's a good
characters?
question.
Well,
It's
you
a
see,
valid
if you were
question.
to really explore the bucket destroyer, you would see that its desire to crush buckets is so densely loaded with
No.
complexity and nuance.
There's
that
no
it's
such
really
thing.
Like
That-
10 personality traits. What
No,
other
you can
object
only
in this
have
game
one
do you
personality
even say
trait at
that
a time.
about?
You
The
can't
broom
just have
closet
10
certainly
personality
not.
traits in
I
one.
wonder what sort of bucket destroyer
Hey,
merchandise
can
the
you
fans
do
will be
something about the
clamoring for
bucket
after
destroyer?
this.
It's going crazy.
Okay, the bucket
Papa!
destroyer is getting very upset now. You'll have to hurry
Okay,
and
no,
feed it. We
no.
can't get back to
I
the
think you
classic
need to get
Stanley
something
parable
else for.
characters like
There's
the
other
Adventure Line
buckets.
or the
No,
Bucket
Papa!
Destroyer.
Papa,
Until you
turn off the
crush
bucket
that damn
destroyer!
bucket.
Papa,
Quickly
it's
now.
flaming!
The fans are waiting. Give
Papa!
the fans,
Papa!
Stanley. Give
Papa!
the fans what they want.
Papa,
Hurry
Paquita,
and-
no! Paquita! He took Paquita away from me again. Stupid
Bucket
bucket
destroyer.
destroyer.
My prized creation. You had so much potential. We were going to do such
You
marvelous
idiot.
things with you, tell such spellbinding
Get that
stories about
idiot out
you.
of here, bro.
All of
You
it
see all the
squandered
destruction he
now.
caused?
Goodbye, new friend.
Didn't
For
we
the
already
moment in time
establish
that
that
you were
everything
here,
is a bucket and then the
you
bucket
were
destroyer, you introduce it to destroy literally everything, you moron? Great. Great. Now what? Where's Paquita? Where's anything? It's all white, you idiot. You idiot! This is messed up.
Now listen to me. It's
This is
crucial
so
that you
messed
give
up,
it the
man.
bucket.
I know,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
give
what
it the bucket.
destroyer
Let me
will
like
do if it
mourn a
can't
little
destroy
bit.
your bucket.
I don't
Destroying
know.
buckets
Oh my
is
gosh, just
all
give it the
knows.
bucket.
That is its singular personality.
Wait,
trait.
you don't
Sure,
want
I
to
can
give
hear
him
you
the
saying,
bucket?
How does a character with only one personality
Wait,
trait deserve to
hold
join
on.
the
I was trying to
pantheon of
mourn,
beloved
but
Stanley parable
not like
characters?
this.
Well, you see,
Wait, we're
if
gonna
you were
die
to
again?
really explore the bucket destroyer,
Papa,
you would see that its
Papa, I'm
desire
actually
to
trying to
crush
give away my
buckets is so
bucket.
densely loaded with complexity
Papa,
and
I'm
nuance
actually
that
trying to
it's
give away
really
my
like
bucket.
10 personality traits. What
Papa.
other object in this game can you
Papa.
even say that about? The broom
You
closet
don't see that
certainly
I'm
not.
actually
I wonder
trying to-
what sort of bucket
Papa.
destroyer merchandise the fans will be clamoring for after this.
Papa.
Okay,
I'm
the
giving my bucket.
destroyer is
No,
getting
please,
very
please,
upset
please.
now. You'll have to hurry
I'm
and feed
actually
it. We
putting my
can't get
bucket
back to the
inside.
classic
I
Stanley
literally
parable characters like
can't
the
feed
Adventure
it
Line
any
or the
better
Bucket
than
Destroyer
this.
until you crush that
Oh
damn
my gosh,
bucket.
Papa.
Quickly now. The
Papa, we're
fans
gonna
are
die.
waiting. Do it,
We're
the
gonna die
fans,
again.
Stanley. Give the
It's
fans
2
what they
times,
want.
bro.
Hurry
2
and
times in a row is great. Papa, I think we died again.
clutch the bucket tightly to his
Alrighty.
chest. That
We're
until
now
the door
going
is left.
on to the correct path, as we have, at least by my calculations, 3 more endings that we haven't explored at all. So, we're going this way.
Coming to a staircase,
this
Stanley
way.
and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office.
And we're gonna grab
You're
this.
getting close now, Stanley. You've nearly gotten all of the Figler and Marines. Very soon, you'll collect the last one, and then the first number
Fingler,
will
what?
equal the second number, and that will be it. We'll be different people by then. Different in the sense that we used to have none of them, and now we have them all. You can't go back to when you had
Bruh.
no Figler and Marines. None of us can.
Figler, what? Stop calling it that. That's a horrible name. I'm not looking forward to this. Okay. Let's pray that this is a good
But Stanley
ending.
just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something
Bro.
occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe
You're gonna make me do this again?
He looked down at the bucket in his arms. Am
I'm
I
not crazy.
He asked the bucket.
No,
The bucket
Paquita.
returned his gaze. but said
Paquita,
nothing
I'm
more.
not crazy. I'm
That's
not
strange,
crazy.
Stanley thought. Usually the bucket is a source of guidance and wisdom for me in
Paquita,
difficult
don't be
times
weird.
such as
That's
these.
weird that you would
He
do
held the
that.
bucket close.
Can you
It felt
tell
none of its
the
familiar
ugly man
reassurance and
that
comfort.
I'm not crazy?
And that's when Stanley realized, this
Paquita.
isn't my bucket. It's just
No,
a
no, 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 no,
normal,
no. This is
everyday
my bucket. This is my
Someone
bucket. It
else's
says
bucket,
property of
perhaps.
Stanley.
How did I end up
Stanley,
with someone
please.
else's bucket?
No,
This is
Stanley,
all
stop lying
terribly
to
wrong.
us.
Surely
No,
no
my
good
bucket.
would come from this.
Bakita.
Who knows what sorts of
Bakita.
bizarre
Bakita, Bakita,
hallucinations
Bakita.
Stanley might experience
Where are you?
without the psychologically grounding
No, no, no.
presence of his bucket.
I know Bakita. This is my
Now
bucket.
he noticed
Bakita.
the rooms were repeating, which was,
Bakita.
of course, very odd.
Bakita,
Now
where
he
are
felt
you?
himself floating off the ground.
Bakita, stop.
Oh,
Stop it.
gracious.
Stop, I'm floating.
Without my
I'm
bucket,
floating.
I've gone truly mad.
Oh my God,
Where is it?
I'm going
I must
crazy.
find it.
No,
Far off in the
Bakita.
distance now,
I
he
know
heard
you're here.
calling to him.
Bakita, I hear you.
Stanley,
I
it's
smell
me,
you.
The bucket.
Could it
Bakita.
truly be? He
Is
rushed
that you,
forward from
my
room to
beautiful
room, passing by
princess?
one bucket after the
Bakita.
next. None of
Or
them were
prince.
his. None of them were his special bucket.
or gender neutral
Stanley.
princess.
He had to find the bucket.
Bakita.
He had to return to his old friend.
Yeah,
It was the only way to
Bakita,
truly restore his
please.
sanity. And then suddenly, he was dead in his tracks. He
Bakita.
knew where the voice of the bucket had been coming from. The real bucket was inside of him all along. It was
Bakita.
incredibly painful.
No.
Stanley doubled
No,
in
no, no, no.
agony.
No, 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 no. No, 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 please, Bakita, please tell him he's
This
crazy.
is a story of a woman named Mariella.
Not this again.
Mariella woke up on a day
Mariella,
like any
please,
other.
you're gonna find me
She
all
rose,
happy
got
with my
dressed, picked up her
Bakita.
bucket of comfort
And this time
security,
it's gonna
and
be
walked to her
different.
place of work. But on this particular day, her walk
That's
was
my
interrupted
Bakita.
by the body of a man who had stumbled through town, talking and
That's-
screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. Right away, she knew what the problem was. This man had no bucket.
I had a
Of
bucket.
course, he'd gone mad, ranting
I
and
had a
raving
bucket
about
once.
a narrator describing all of his actions and how everything is predetermined and free will is an
Everything.
illusion, and it's all just a video game. It could all have been prevented if only he'd taken his bucket. with him.
And it gave me the little peace and comfort that I had, and then maybe there wasn't a stinky ass narrator
How
taking
cruel.
away my freaking bucket.
And she
Yeah.
had her own bucket.
Maybe I would have some free will,
Of
wouldn't you
course, she
think?
had no time for this. There were a
Give me
myriad
my
of
bucket!
confusing problems she would soon have to confront at work. But her
Sicko!
bucket would provide absolute guidance and total clarity on everything. Heck yes, she thought to herself. My life kicks
Your life
ass.
sucks!
And she
Give me my
backflipped
bucket!
all the way to work.
Stupid idiot took my bucket, and then Mariella wants to pretend that's her bucket. That was my bucket. My bucket. I swear it said property of Stanley on her bucket too, bro. That was mine. Her.
Controls labeled
Hey,
with emotions.
we're back to the
happy,
facility
or sad, or
power
content.
station.
Walking,
And
eating,
it's
working,
time to
all
press
of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
the system
And as
power
the
button.
cold reality of his past began
Or-
to sink in, Stanley decided that this
I'm having
machinery
a
would
second
never again
idea.
exert its terrible
What if I
power
don't press
over
anything?
another
Is that
human
an
life.
option?
For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good.
I'm gonna press
Two
no
best friends,
buttons.
Stanley and the bucket, up
Ah,
against
me
the
and
world.
my best pal Bakita.
They high-fived in a really cool way.
Yeah.
The bucket made a sassy comment about taking
Ah,
down the system.
Bakita, you're so sassy. Okay, now what? What if I just don't press anything? What if I press these buttons? What if I go over here and just press 5? And then there's another button over here. Yo, bro, can we talk about though how I spent so much time trying to figure out this stupid ending where they forced me to jump around pressing all these damn buttons, and then this idiot lied to me. There was no ending, bro. Oh my gosh, you don't know how many times I tried to end this game through this direction. Oh my gosh, for him to just laugh at me, bro. It's a good memory for a reminder that I always wanted to get back at Papa, but they never let me do it. No! Can't let me just enjoy life. Now it's gotta be, oh, Papa's got his jokes, ha ha ha. Papa always gets to say what the ending is. No, not me. Just gotta sit here and be sorry for myself. And just laugh. Laugh at myself. I don't want to laugh at myself anymore. But here we go. The freaking explosion ending. At least that's what it was last time. I don't know if it's a variation or what. Ah, my gosh, I don't want to go through this again. ideally for me, it'd be the explosion ending, except for I can actually escape it because Bakita's gonna save me. That'd be the best. That'd be the best. That'd be the best. But no, can't give Papa a win. And by the way, I've waited now for a good minute and nothing happened.
But at
so
the
I
last
guess we
second,
just press on.
the bucket jumped in and pressed the button to turn on the
Let's
controls.
go.
Stanley
Saving us.
gasped in horror.
Save us,
Had this
Bakita.
been the bucket's
Save
plan
us.
all along? To take over the machine and claim the power for itself?
What?
How could the bucket have betrayed him
Bakita.
like this? Stanley was prepared
Bakita,
to throw
say
the
it
bucket
isn't
away
so.
in disgust when suddenly
Bakita!
an image appeared upon the enormous screen.
No, Bakita.
Birds. Silly
Excuse
birds.
me?
The control buttons became
Bakita, what's going on? You make them fly. Bakita?
Stanley flipped through one video of
The hell
silly
is
birds
this?
after another, and then
What do you
it
mean?
dawned on him. This wasn't a mind control
Bakita?
facility at all. It was a
That's
facility for
chicken.
monitoring and surveilling silly birds all over the
Bakita.
world.
Are
The
these
mind
just
controls were
pigeon
only a facade
videos?
to disguise its true intentions. Had
Oh
the
my
bucket known this
gosh,
all along?
Bakita, you
Stanley
lied
marveled
to
at the metal
me.
genius in his hands, the one who had pointed him towards this
These are
incredible
silly
discovery.
birds.
Stanley and the bucket never found freedom
that
because they
it?
spent the rest of their lives here in this place.
I'm
living
walking
through live
towards the
streams
back.
of the silliest birds
I don't really
imaginable.
see the door
Of
anymore. I don't
all
see
the
anything.
possible paths
Oh,
his life could have
I'm
taken,
at the door.
this one
Bah.
was surely the best. And
That's it?
Stanley was happy.
I'm happy. This is nice though. These birds make me feel good about myself. Wait, what the? I was enjoying my birds. The hell is this, man? I was happy for like 2
Someone
seconds.
was following Stanley. He was sure of it. If he checked
Huh?
over his shoulder,
Actually, I feel like I've seen
this
everything
was
I
not the
could
correct way to the
see.
meeting room. But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to
Hmm.
him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I'm trying
And
to
here
think
it
if I missed
was.
anything.
Had
Oh, the
bucket turned out
escape
to be
room
correct? No,
exit.
Never mind.
The escape
Bucket was
exit.
wrong.
Right,
Stanley took the
right.
door on his left to go back to the, and so the two of them
One
detoured
more.
through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Well, I haven't seen any red blue stuff, so I'm pretty convinced I know where it is by now. And I probably have to, if it's not this way, it's definitely
Coming to a
what
staircase,
it's just
Stanley and
through the
bucket
normal
walked
red blue
upstairs to
door
the
ending.
boss's office.
Okay, so we're gonna work our way all the way over there. Hello? Hey! And we're gonna see if there's anything new over here. Oh yeah, the elevator. Let's go crazy. Yo, this elevator's actually about to lead to something because of the bucket. Oh yeah! Shake it! Oh yeah! We're about to shake it hard. Okay, enough. Surely now we arrive somewhere. Beautiful. Yeah, of course. Alright, let's just
Stepping
gotta
into
move
his
on then.
manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed
yaps,
the correct
quit
code
the
by
yaps.
sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Okay. We're reaching the end here. I don't have any more guesses as to what endings I could fish for. I actually really don't. So, let us pray that if we go this way, and then this way,
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large
and then
door
that
read,
way.
Mind control. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death.
What the? Can you stop saying that, bro? This is so sick of you. You
The
can't
door
just
behind
joke
them
about
was not
stuff like
shut.
that.
Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around
Oh, it's not
and
shut?
get back on track.
It's so far, though.
At
This
this point,
side is
Stanley
closer.
and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
It's not gonna be painful. Don't worry, Papa. It's gonna be easy weasy. I'm gonna get one more Stanley Painley, and then that's it. Hey! Oh shit! Not this again! Bakita! Protect me! Bakita?
As the machine
Bakita.
whirred into motion and Stanley and the
Help.
bucket inched closer to their
Help.
demise, Stanley reflected on how
Bakita.
meaningless the bucket's
Bakita, we're
warmth
gonna
and
die.
comfort had
We're gonna
turned
die,
out to be.
Bakita.
To be
Bakita.
sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease
Bakita.
to embrace the bucket. But
You gotta
what
do
use is
something.
a sense of ease when you're about to
Surely
be
you
crushed
got
to
the exit
death.
here this time.
This is what Stanley
No, we got
thought
the
to
exit.
himself, and he
No,
sort of
please.
kicked himself for wasting so much time
Please.
carrying a bucket
Turn it out, turn it
everywhere.
out, turn it out.
Farewell,
Help.
Stanley.
Help. Bakita, you gotta give me a different ending! God damn.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
I
In a
feel like I've
single
seen this
visceral
one
instant,
before.
The bucket's life came to an end, as it was crushed violently to death.
Oh my god, you guys are sick. You guys are sickos, man. The
It was
Stanley
a
Parable
shame,
2.
the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way, but this one stood above the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Wait, what? Where's Bakita? The bucket welcomes you to the grand exhibit. You are standing at the precipice of knowledge. Much like a bucket itself, the human mind is frequently empty within a carnivorous void. But through use of the exhibit in front of you, the mind becomes full and enriched and substantiated. Knowledge of the bucket and its history is the only true knowledge we really have. Will you take what you learn here out with you into the world? Will you accept with an open mind what may be challenging about the information in this exhibit? Will you change the lives of yourself and your loved ones as a result of this exhibit? Or will you turn a blind eye and continue to live as you were, in ignorance and... Bro, not me trying to remember that last word, and darkness, and then forgetting it immediately after I walked away.
Can you see how arrogant it was for Stanley to take a bucket
A
like
bucket
this
with
and to
two
claim it for
handles.
his
Holy
own?
crap.
Can you
The
see
bucket
the
is depicted
hubris
as
that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short
No,
life?
what? Hey, give me that. No, I'm noble too. I'm so noble. This bucket is depicted as having two handles. Such a design has never been created in real life, having been deemed too dangerous and recklessly experimental. Every year, dozens are put to death just for attempting it. I mean, that ish looks a little sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. 25 buckets. Okay, that's overwhelming to look at. A photograph of 25 buckets, the greatest number of buckets ever captured on camera. The photographer experienced... Is that true? The photographer experienced catatonic shock for several weeks as a result of the euphoria from exposure to this many buckets at once. So am I, so I'm not going to look at it again, actually. Inferno bucket, a replica of the Inferno bucket, which is the medieval era... Which in the medieval... Oh my gosh, my robotic mind. I can't read it. Okay, so yeah, that's a bucket. And then the stress bucket, an analogy. Worrying, negative forecasting, negative thinking, lack of reassurance. Oh my gosh, yes. This beautiful, beautiful design. Vulnerability equals size and strength of the bucket. And then coping strategies equals holes. Rest and relaxation. Doing something you enjoy, rest and relaxation. Yes, 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 yes. This is a good design. Brilliant design. Oh my gosh. Look at it. Yes. Bucket. Yes. Boqueta. This is what I needed. For me, I needed Boqueta. Boqueta is mine. Boqueta is with us. It is all of us. Boqueta is one of me and one of you. I love Boqueta. Yes,
No
give me
man can
Boqueta.
own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between bucket and humanity. However clear our grasp of the bucket may be, there is yet more that is always out of reach. This distance inevitability is for our own good. What the? The hole! I want to go in the hole. Wait, Bro, I got so disoriented looking at the freaking hole. I guess this is mine to take.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
What? No!
Stanley.
No!
Let him be crushed by the machine.
Excuse
Don't
me.
reset the game.
No,
Don't
no.
give him another opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket.
No,
We can
there
save
has to
the
be a
world's
third
buckets from
option,
their
fourth
treatment as
option,
tools and implements.
fifth
If
option,
only we
plan
let
C.
Stanley die
Plan
together.
C.
The bucket shall take its place as ruler,
No.
as leader, as commander
No,
of a new
no, no, no,
world,
no,
a
no,
new
no,
vision.
no, 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 no. Ah! Am I dead? Wait. Am I moving? What was that? That was weird. I heard the sound of walking with the bucket. Alright guys, I'm out of ideas for bucket endings. Although I do have one ending that I don't
All
think
of
I
his
ever
co-workers
did.
were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay.
Stanley
I
was so bad at following
never
directions, it's
noticed
incredible
that
he wasn't
this
5
was
years
a
ago.
path here until the Stanley Wanley was there. And so I never actually went this way. And now I'm curious. I'm assuming if I go this way, I don't know if I can fall, but I don't want to fall. I want to go. It's like right there. Like surely I could like.
But in his eagerness
Oh,
to prove that he is in
I
control
am
of the
dead.
story and no one gets to tell him what to do,
We're gonna try that
Stanley
one
left
more
from the
time.
platform.
Oh, what the hell is this? I
All of his
restarted the
co-workers
game.
were gone. What could it
And then
mean?
this happened.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Welcome to the whiteboard ending. See, now we're talking. Let's go. The whiteboard ending. The whiteboard ending. Dog mode. Dog mode. What the? Raggy. Yes, sir. Dog mode. Dog mode engaged. Yes. Yes. I am the dog.
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did
Are
it
you not gonna
advance the
acknowledge the
story in
fact
any
that I'm a
way.
dog now? Wait, also, where do I go?
Bad at following directions. It's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay, back to what I was saying. We'll go down here. And then what's over here? I actually never done this one. Oh.
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path.
Okay, it's the same thing as with the bucket. Which I had a feeling that was the case, but I'm curious what it's gonna say this time. Oh. That's it?
You didn't think I was actually just a recording, did you? What
no,
a silly
I
and trite
didn't.
explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through.
No,
and it
I
all
would never
turns out I'm
think
just
that.
A tape recording.
I
It was
mean, I
all
thought you
just
were a
in
little
Stanley's
shallow,
head.
but no, I
bet that's
never
the
would have
kind of
thought
twist
of
you think is
recording.
revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in pure shock at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being
Okay.
an unending waterfall
this
of
is
surprises
uncalled
and
for.
delights. How
All
much more
right, all
exciting
right.
you must find the world than the rest of us do.
It could be exciting.
Now
What's
I've
wrong with
become
thinking
sad.
it's
Look what you've done
exciting?
to me. This is all
Good,
your
good for
fault.
you, you little stinker. What? The hell was that? That's it? Papa?
Stanley had
Are
never
you still
seen the
mad?
office
Am I
this
still a dog?
brightly lit. Was it a sign of
No,
something?
I'm not a dog.
He
Where's
hoped
dog
it
mode?
was. He hoped very much that it was.
Bah, whatever. I can't pick up the bucket. Okay, I think I know where the last Stanley Panley is, so let's go get it.
Let me prove
Okay,
it.
guys,
Let me
the
prove
red,
that I'm
blue
on your
doors.
side. Give me a chance.
The
Now listen
red,
carefully, this is important.
blue
Stanley
doors.
walked through the red door.
Let's go. Let's go. We got the last Stanley
And there it is,
Panley. The last
last
Stanley
Stiggly
Panley.
Wiggly.
The
Savor
Stingley
this moment,
Pingley.
Stanley.
Yes.
This is a real accomplishment. This is doing something just for the sake of doing it. Where
What do
so
you
many
mean?
people
What does that
expect to be
mean?
rewarded for the most trivial achievements, you've
No.
insisted that a job well done
No,
is
no,
its
no,
own
no.
reward.
I saw the
would
meeting
tell you
room,
that I'm proud of
and
you
it
for
said
collecting them all, but that
there
would
was
be
a
like
reward.
a reward, and we can't have that. So
Mm.
instead, I'll just say it's done. We're all
Bro,
done.
you're
here.
so
And now
cynical,
we
bro.
can go
There's
to
nothing
whatever the hell
wrong
you
with
were
just
doing
saying
before
good
you hunted for
job.
figurines.
Seriously, it's that deep for you? Bro really is trying so hard. Now what? There's nowhere to go from here. What the hell, man? It was never that deep. What do I do now? Alright, my only guess is to go back to the meeting room and... What? The f... Alrighty.
Stanley, I'm sorry, but I have to put a pause on things. It's those figurines. Those figurines.
Those
I
Stingley
haven't stopped
Pinglies,
thinking
bro.
about them
You're
since
so
you nabbed
ungrateful, bro.
every
Just...
last one. Wasn't
Just
it
say
the
I
most
did a good job.
intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life?
Why is that so
Didn't
bad?
It fill you to the brim with inner richness?
No, you made
Yes,
it feel
I know
like
we're
shit.
supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone?
What I
love
would like
nothing
you to
more
do
than
is
revisit
just
the
literally
figurines. Just one more
acknowledge. Oh, okay, well, maybe we're talking again. Now remembering when Stanley found the collectibles. Alrighty, see, this is what I was talking about, Papa. It's just a little bit of gratitude, bro. And see, it's not so bad to take me off the beaten path just to say, hey, you did a thing. You did a thing. An audience award. Blah blah blah. Zone, sweet zone. Beautiful. The original remake. Sure. Okay. Oh, okay.
Here's where it all began. The
Yes.
first collectible. Back then, we had
Yes,
no idea of how many of them we'd
yes.
find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were
I
so
don't know.
innocent. We'll never be like that again, Stanley.
Thank you so much, Papa. What's this? Oh, Papa, you're so ungrateful.
And
Hello.
here was a second Stanlerine. You found
Yes,
this one
my
all on your own,
Stanley
just by poking
Panley.
around in the boss's bathroom. You did that,
Yes.
Stanley. I'll be honest.
I
Back
did
then,
do
I had no
that.
faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue
I
to surprise me in
did
all
do
sorts of
that.
mundane, unremarkable ways.
I did. You're so right, Papa. You're so right. You're so
Okay,
right.
let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you
I
remember?
don't know, Papa. It's just one or the other, bro. It just doesn't matter. It's the same ish. I'm so grateful for you to just...
No. The warehouse was the 4th
what?
place you found a Figanley, not the
No,
3rd.
this is the 3rd place.
Well, I guess
I'm
perhaps
sure
I
of
shouldn't
it.
be surprised. Memories like these are so precious and so cherished that they all just sort of blend together, don't they? You know what? If the warehouse feels like the 3rd place you found a collectible, then who am I to go making
Right,
judgments?
who cares, bro? It's all the same ish, bro. Maybe you're just wrong.
Let's
Maybe
see,
you're
what
just
came
wrong.
next? Oh yes, we found a Figley in this pink room. Oh, well, I can't actually
Yes,
say I remember being in
this
this room, but it's
pink
here in the
room.
memory zone, so it must have happened.
Yes, yeah. I remember this big apple. I think this one was right after the dark ending. Let's, it like goes to dark and then it turned pink.
This was the
That's what it
fifth mini
was.
stand, and this one was really something special. It was under the stairs.
It
I
was?
remember it so clearly. In
Yes, of
fact,
course it was.
because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Wait, there's a video? Oh god. What is this? Papa, the graphics, bro. Ow, what's down there? What's that down there? Over there! Oh my gosh! It's mini stand number 5! What? Wowzers! High five, everybody! Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. The beautiful camaraderie between man and his... You found it under the stairs at his Stanley Panleys, bro. Thanks for watching! Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm on YouTube 2007, bro. What the hell is this? I actually never saw YouTube videos like this.
Takes
But
you back,
I'm
doesn't
sure they
it?
existed.
I spent a lot of
That's
time
kinda
making
crazy
that
to
video,
think
but
about.
it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
Damn, I don't know if I would have watched those videos now that I think about it. Okay, Papa. You made your point. I'm so happy we went down memory lane. Now what's next, my Papa? Oh yeah, the last one. Bob.
And then, Stanley, then we came to the last collectible, the final
Yes, the
figurine,
last
right
Stanley
here by the red and blue
Panley.
doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others.
Well,
Who can
sure,
truly
that's
say how the
good
mind
logic.
works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's
yes.
all of them. They're all
That-
collected. It was
Yeah,
a
you
moment
were kind
unlike
of rude,
any
actually.
other.
You really tried
Except
to
for
just
the
take
other
away
moments picking up
any
figurines, which it was
sense
exactly
of
like.
pride in that. I feel like you just very much sabotaged my moment, saying, "Oh, it's just a moment. It's just who cares, bro? Who
And then
cares?"
there was no more. Because
Wait,
we've
what?
caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do
That's
but move
it?
onward into the future. Goodbye, memory zone.
Goodbye, memories, and what? What the hell is this, Papa?
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on.
Nor am
Stop
I.
the loading screen.
Nor
Isn't there
am
some way
I.
we can stay here, keep enjoying these
No,
figurines?
how about you
Let's
just change
go
the channel?
backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
Okay. Yeah, Papa. I'm sure that's gonna feel just as good as.
Okay, yes. The
Are
room
you sure?
with the red and blue doors. I remember this. I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Papa, I'm not sure if this is healthy what you're doing right now.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video? we
Yeah, I do remember the video.
watched? Yeah.
Okay,
I
thanks
love
for
that
sharing that
video.
again. Papa, I feel like things are getting out of control a little bit. You don't think so?
Still don't remember the pink room, Stanley. Still no memory
I'm
of this
pretty
one.
sure it was
Good
after,
room, though.
right
A solid
before the
room.
dark ending. Yeah. It's a room. It's pink. I feel like it's fine. I don't care if it was real or not.
These
It's
really
mine.
were a treat to hunt down.
It's mine
You know,
now.
If there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have muted the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we
sure.
resisted the temptation. Next one.
Yeah. Right. Papa, where are we going with this? You okay? Papa?
This was our second figly. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it
Yeah,
too.
well now
The
it's
past
more
is
like
truly a
my
wonderful thing.
17th
Why does
and
anyone
my
ever choose to leave it?
8th or
going.
whatever it was.
This
Papa.
is it, the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I
Papa.
want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
I don't know, Papa, but I think things are getting out of control. I'm a little worried about you. Papa? Papa.
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally
Hey, we
sold
got
on.
jumps
I remember
again.
hating it back then. The time time does
Yes,
put a rosy
sir.
filter on everything. In fact, I dare say I'm actually quite fond of it now. Look how much fun the
I get
past
chance.
I want more memories.
Beautiful. All right, whatever. Papa, where are we going with this? Are you sure this isn't out of
yes,
control?
The two doors. Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one.
Papa.
And before everything else, there was your office.
Okay.
Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember.
Wait, where are we going? Papa, what's happening?
I'm remembering something now. I remember
Uh-oh.
before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me. He would make the decisions.
Wait,
He would
he's doing the
decide which way
thinking
to
for
go.
you?
I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely?
Aren't we all
perhaps
lonely,
that's
my
it.
papa?
Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take
Are you
care
sure,
of myself.
Papa?
I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh,
No.
but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what? Since we're in the memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's
Yeah,
go back
Papa.
just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire
Yeah.
him for good. I did enjoy telling his story.
Me and you together,
so very
Papa.
much. Okay,
Forever and ever.
here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Yeah, a man named Stanley and his papa. And then what? It's this. Are we back? Papa? Okay, guys. It seems like we've reached some sort of ending for now. I don't know what the hell just happened. Papa seems like he's dealing with a lot more than what he initially made it seem like. And I guess we're just gonna have to keep investigating until we find an end, right? Well, all I can say is that I did have to replay some of this content again because my recording got corrupted the first time I went through some of this Stanley collectible stuff. And man, this game really has me thinking, man, all about this concept of self-preservation and what is an end. How can they really make this all feel good? I don't know. And I still have a lot of thinking to do. So we're gonna work our way to the final end of the game, at least what I think is the end of the game, and then we'll call it quits. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.